Welcome to the FX Options Weekly Outlook, a weekly podcast series hosted by Jason Ayres, a top instructor, trader, and founder of OptionSource.net. Join Jason as he discusses the latest trends in the Forex market with a look ahead on the US dollar versus the major currencies using the most commonly used technical indicators.
Well, hi there and welcome to the ISE FX Options Weekly Outlook for August 29th, 2011. As always, this is Jason Ayres of OptionSource.net. Let's take a look at a weekly chart as the U.S. dollar index is a great way to gain perspective as to how the dollar has been trading against a basket of currencies. Well, the dollar index dipped below the 74 level last week, indicating that there is still a chance for a continuation to the downside. Now, a break back above 74 lends credibility to its important role as support. While the index is largely consolidated between 74 and 75, any move higher is likely to meet resistance at the 76-77 focal zone. Let's take a look at a daily snapshot of the chart. The daily chart indicates the support level at 73 should the index follow through to the downside this week. Let's take a look at the U.S. dollar versus the Canadian dollar as seen here in the ISE FX Options Pair Value CDD. Well, the CDD continues to consolidate within the 98.99 focal zone. Now, a break above 99 opens the window for a continuation higher. A break below 98 could open the window for a retracement as low as the 96.97 focal zone. Let's take a look at the YUK, the US versus the Japanese yen. Well, the YUK broke higher last week, but closed back on the lows within the 76-77 support zone. Failure to hold this level lends credibility to a continuation to the downside. However, a break back above 77 suggests the possibility of a continuation higher to test resistance at the 78-79 focal zone. Let's take a look at the U.S. dollar versus the euro as seen here in the ISE FX Options Pair Value EUI. Well, the EUI remains indecisive but did close last week on the lows with another test of support at 69. Now, a bounce this week could test as high as the 70-71 focal zone. However, we are cautious of a follow-through to the downside that could extend deeper into the 68 zone. Next up, the BPX, the U.S. versus the British pound. Well, the BPX tested the 61.5 level before retracing back down for a test of 61 for support. Now, a reversal and subsequent continuation to the upside beyond the 61.5, 62 resistance opens the window for a bigger picture continuation to the upside. Let's take a look at the U.S. dollar versus the Australian dollar as seen here in the ISE FX Options Pair Value AUX. Well, the AUX broke support at 95 and actually followed through down to test a near-term support at 94.5. A break below 94.5 does open the window for a continuation lower. However, with 94.5 acting as a near-term support, we should see a bounce. Now, a break back into the 95-96 focal zone and a continuation beyond should actually meet with resistance up within that 97-98 focal zone. Let's take a look at a few of our key points. First of all, the U.S. dollar index closed last week with a dip just below the 74 level. A follow-through to the downside suggests continued weakness. A break back above 74 lends credibility to a move back up towards 75. The CDD continues to hold above the 98-99 focal zone. Support sits at 97. A break above 99 opens the window for a continuation higher. However, we are still cautious of a retracement lower. The YUK continued to consolidate along the lows. A break back above 77 should signal a tradable opportunity to the upside. The EUI remains indecisive but closed the week on the downside with a test of 69. The 69 level appears to be holding as an important support level. The BPX hit 61.5 before dropping back down towards the 61 support. A break above 61.5 opens the window for a continuation higher. The AUX continued to slide lower. We should see a bounce at the 95.5 level. Failure to hold this level here opens the window for further weakness. And this has been your ISE FX Options Weekly Outlook for August 29th, 2011. As always, this is Jason Ayres of OptionSource.net, reminding you to sign up for your free webinar at www.optionsource.net.
Thank you for participating in this week's session. Please join us again next week. For trading ideas, exchange rates, webinars, news, and commentary, visit www.fxoptions.com. Become an OptionSource.net member. Visit www.optionsource.net. ISE FX options can be easily traded through all options-enabled brokerage accounts. These exchange-listed securities are cash-settled in U.S. dollars and have a European-style exercise.